Imagine a creature with the body of a reptile, the neck of a sauropod, and the horns of a modern bull. This is not science fiction. 247 million years ago, Shringasaurus indicus defied every evolutionary expectation. It evolved weaponry millions of years before the first horned dinosaurs. But why did this bizarre reptile need brow horns in a world of primitive giants? The answer lies in a radical anatomical experiment. Today, we deconstruct the bizarre life of the horned reptile that redefined the Triassic. Prepare for an anatomical mystery 240 million years in the making. Our story begins in the Middle Triassic, approximately 247 million years ago. India was part of Gondwana, a land of radical evolutionary transitions. Shringasaurus was a bulky heavyweight. It reached lengths of 4 meters or 13 feet and weighed over 400 kilograms. It was a true Triassic tank. Its skeleton reveals a long, muscular neck designed for high browsing. The biomechanics suggest a slow-moving but immensely powerful herbivore. Its teeth were small and leaf-shaped, perfectly adapted for grinding tough Triassic vegetation. These were the tools of a dedicated plant eater. The Shringasaurus diet was diverse. They targeted 5 primary food sources to maintain their massive bulk. Cycads and ginkgos were staples. Ferns, seed ferns, and primitive conifers provided the high-fiber fuel needed for survival. It was a specialist browser in a competitive world. Histological analysis of fossil bones suggests a rapid growth phase. We estimate their lifespan reached between 25 and 35 years in the wild. Reproduction was a high-stakes game. Like many archosauromorphs, they likely laid eggs in communal nesting sites for protection. While direct evidence of gestation is rare, their social structure suggests significant parental investment during the early stages of life. By analyzing tooth wear and bone density, scientists can track the life stages of individual specimens from the Denois Formation. Juveniles were strikingly different. Most importantly, young Shringasaurus completely lacked the iconic horns that would define their adult lives. Vulnerable and hornless, juveniles relied on camouflage and the protection of the herd to survive their first critical years. But then came the horns. In a landmark discovery, scientists found that only the males possessed these weapons. This was sexual selection in action. These horns weren't for defense against predators. They were for combat between rivals. Combat that occurred millions of years before Triceratops existed. The forward curve is a paradox. It mirrors modern bovids perfectly. Shringasaurus proved that evolution often finds the same solutions across vast eras. Feeding required incredible neck strength. The long neck allowed them to exploit niches unreachable by other herbivores of the Middle Triassic. Their bite force was surprisingly high for a herbivore. This allowed them to snap through tough, woody plant stems that others would ignore. But Shringasaurus was not without enemies. They shared their world with the apex predators of the Triassic, and the stakes were lethal. The threat list was diverse. Large Rauisuchians and Erythrosuchids were the primary threats, offering a 5-star danger rating to any stray individual. Their reign ended as the Triassic shifted. 5 factors sealed their fate. Climate change and competition with rising dinosaur lineages were the final blows. By the end of the Middle Triassic, Shringasaurus vanished, leaving behind only fossilized mysteries in the Indian soil. Let's count down the top 5 facts. Number 5. Their horns were purely for mating rituals. Number 4. They are currently only known from India's Denois Formation. Number 3. They were one of the first reptiles to evolve a long, sauropod-like neck. Number 2. They thrived millions of years before the age of dinosaurs began. And the number 1 fact, Shringasaurus is the ultimate proof that nature was experimenting with horns long before the rise of the familiar giants. To see these remains for yourself, you must visit the Indian Museum in Kolkata or the Indian Statistical Institute. These halls hold the secrets of the Denois fossils. Modern CT scans and histology have allowed us to peer inside these ancient bones, revealing a world more complex than we ever imagined. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Triassic's strangest reptile, hit the like button and subscribe to Extinct Earth. Your support helps us uncover more lost worlds. What strange creature should we deconstruct next? Let us know in the comments. I'm John, and this is Extinct Earth.